Hello, and welcome to Nolan Catholic News. I'm Faith Morano.
And I'm S1E1. The program is designed to bring you a glimpse of the activities and events the Nolan Catholic High School students are involved in as a part of their education.
The broadcast media students have been hard at work learning about television production as well as researching, writing, and producing each video you will see in this program.
These stories highlight the special talents, the impact of faith development on students, team spirit and camaraderie, as well as some fun rivalries among the clubs. So sit back and enjoy.
Catholic formation is an important part of each student's education at Nolan Catholic High School. The Life Team is one of several on-campus discipleship groups who recently undertook a project to honor saints and educate students for All Saints' Day. Here's Emily Grimes with more about the group as well as the project.
Nolan Catholic High School offers many opportunities for students to be more involved with their faith life. One of the most active and engaged religious groups on campus is known as the Life Team.
Life Team stands for Living in Faith Experience.
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 Headed by Mrs. Watson, Miss O'Brien, Sister Anna Imelda, and our priest, Father Moon, the Life Team consists of both male and female students from both the junior and senior classes.
The main goal of Life Team is that we are like disciples through this school, and so we're helping lead other people to Christ.
One of the most recent projects that the Life Team undertook was the celebration of All Saints' Day. Commonly overshadowed by Halloween, All Saints' Day falls on November 1st and celebrates all the saints, both known and unknown, who have passed away. While every saint has their own particular feast day, All Saints' Day serves as a day in which every saint can be remembered at the same time.
So the saints are up on the doors because of All Saints' Day, and also there's a bunch of different ones that even some of us didn't know, so we could learn about them.
Some of the saints on the doors include St. Paul VI, St. Felicity, and St. Monica.
My favorite saint is St. Monica because that's my mom's name, and she's the patron saint of mothers.
Next project that the Life Team is undertaking is the Angel Wing Drive. Be on the lookout for more information released about this project soon. This is Nolan Catholic News, Emily Grimes.
Nolan Catholic offers many opportunities for students to discover their interests as they experience different courses that will develop them to lead them into future successes. Ella Button highlights Lenny Nguyen's successes through photography.
Many students at Nolan Catholic are involved in photography, but rarely do they start their own business. One student has taken the hobby she loves to start her own photography business.
The first thing that inspired me to get into photography was my mom, because she would always take pictures of us, and I kind of been surrounded by a camera all my life.
While most high school students spend their free time hanging out with friends, going to the movies, and watching TV, Lenny Nguyen occupies her time taking photos of athletes, families, and friends. While it is hard to balance school, sports, and photography, she makes it all work by being organized and scheduling her events all around her activities.
I balance school and photography by just trying to keep my weeks organized, and some weeks I would take a lot of pictures, some weeks I wouldn't because I have tests and quizzes, so I just try to stay on schedule and on time. The hardest challenge I've endured during this business was that all the trial and error, because every time I would take pictures at a sporting event for the very first time, it would never turn out good. So it was just I would feel discouraged, and then I'll just have to try again and do better.
One motto that Lenny lives by is practice makes perfect, and she exemplifies this mantra by always working hard to excel in everything she does. For Nolan Catholic News, I'm Ella Button.
Among the many sports teams at Nolan Catholic, the varsity swim team excels in time management and balancing their school, swim, and social lives. Sydney Cannon features two athletes and their dedication to the sport, as well as how Nolan supports the program in each athlete's individual goals.
Most people are still asleep or just waking up at 6:30 in the morning during the week, but not the Nolan Catholic swim team. These young men and women wake up very early every day to dedicate their mornings to swim. Their dedication and drive for the sport is a tremendous contribution to the swim program. Even though it is a big time commitment, the swimmers have found ways to balance their schoolwork, social life, and other extracurriculars while still putting forth their best effort for the team.
Every week, we put in a lot of work and a lot of practices, so when I actually win a meet, it's rewarding and it's just really fun in the end.
The new swimmers of the team have also found that it has been very easy to adapt to the swim program's culture and community, as they have felt welcome from the beginning.
It was easy because I knew a lot of people, and then having the pool on campus
so that made it really easy to adapt. The Nolan swim team veterans have welcomed these swimmers with open arms and are encouraging them every step of the way. As young children, Lana and Cora have put everything they have into swim in hopes that their high school career can help them achieve the college level.
Achieve the college level or to keep swimming outside of school on a club team and for school, and just talking to my coaches a lot along the way.
The new natatorium at Nolan has given the swimmers a chance to experience a joyful and spirited atmosphere at their meets and even practices. Their commitment to swim every day pays off as each of them progress and achieve their personal goals they have set for themselves.
My personal goals right now are to just keep going my best times and I guess to keep improving and dropping time and stuff.
As these swimmers reflect on their past teams, they have found that Nolan's community has created a new form of love for the sport they have devoted their whole lives to. Commitment and dedication for swim has brought these two ladies to where they are today. As the Nolan swim program grows, each student's story will be different, but their dedication will always bring them together. For Nolan Catholic News, I'm Sydney Cannon.
Nolan cheer plays a very important role in the spirit and liveliness at Nolan Catholic. Here is Lillian Delvac with an insight to the Nolan Catholic cheer program, their values, and how they continue to exemplify Nolan's motto, Esto Dukes.
Cheerleading at NCHS is more than showing up on game days and rooting the team to victory. The program takes to heart the school's motto, Esto Dukes, be a leader. Avery Gilbert, co-team captain, had this to say about what they are looking for in Nolan cheerleaders.
Some things that make a good cheerleader at Nolan, I would say, is obviously the basics, like having good skills, being sharp, being loud, and being able to perform in front of a crowd. But also, at the same time, we want the girls to be kind, well-rounded, and smart.
Avery expresses some of her favorite moments as a Nolan cheerleader, what she expects from her team, and from future Nolan cheerleaders.
My top tier moment was definitely sophomore year whenever I made All-American at UCA camp. That was definitely one of my favorite moments. Some expectations that we have for the girls is always to be at practice on time and to always be just at any event or practice that we ask them to be. And if they aren't and there was no communication prior, then usually you'll be benched for a game. In the future, I really hope that the girls can uphold the standard that we have made at the school, and I also would hope that our program becomes more tumbling based and more skill based.
Even though cheerleading is an age-old program, the face of it has changed drastically, requiring more athletic ability and high standards to represent the teams and promote school spirit. For Nolan Catholic News, I'm Lillian Delvac.
Lady Vikings basketball is off to a great start as the season is in full swing. Hannah Moore highlights the team's commitment to building strong bonds among team members.
The Nolan Catholic Lady Vikings basketball program is in full swing, and the players have worked tremendously hard to perform at their best in games and tournaments. Returning and new players to the varsity team have been practicing every day while also participating in a basketball fall league and competing in scrimmages.
We've just been playing a lot of extra gym time and just growing with each other, playing, going 100% at practice so we can all make each other better. And we've had a few scrimmages recently, so yeah.
While games play a big part in the growth of the players, practice also plays a huge role in developing the skills of new players and additionally improving the skills of returning players. While returning players have a lot of experience from playing varsity previous years, the players can also improve and learn new things about the sport.
I definitely think that they can always be improved because, everything has, room for improvement. But one thing that I really enjoy about, our style of play is that Coach Block gives us a lot of, freedom, and it helps us to, read things and, just be a basketball player.
Practices for the Lady Vikings consist of ball handling, scrimmages, going over plays, and other drills. As for the younger players, they have found that life adjusting to the new team has been easier than they thought, thanks to the welcoming efforts of returning players.
All the returning players have made me feel really welcome just by being really kind and supportive and by cheering me on.
The team bond has only grown stronger through preseason, and even the little things are making everyone feel welcomed and fully accepted into the program.
Outside of basketball, some things just as little as talking to them in the hallway or saying hi to them whenever they're in class and passing by and stuff really improves your relationship with them, which also improves your chemistry on the court.
While the team grows closer and bonds become stronger, goals are also set in order to bring success and positive growth to the team.
They just want us to just like be able to work together well, and of course like make it to playoffs and maybe state, but who knows. I just want us to do really well and have a good fun year.
The Lady Vikings basketball team is on the road to success, and their next home game is December 7th versus Aledo at Hartnett Arena. Good luck, Vikings. For Nolan Catholic News, I'm Hannah Moore.
Lady Vikes at 3!
Lady Vikes!
One of the biggest club rivalries on the Nolan Catholic campus will compete head-to-head in the soccer game. This spring, the Nolan Catholic German Club will face the Nolan Catholic French Club. With more on the game strategy for the teams in preparation, here's Carson Conroy.
The World Series, the Super Bowl, and the World Cup are one of the biggest competitions ever, but not as big what's going to happen on this soccer field this spring. The biggest rivalry of the Nolan Catholic German Club versus the Nolan Catholic French Club will be facing here to earn the title of the best foreign language.
And like I said, we're going to sports really hard.
Last few months, the German club and the French club has agreed to face each other in a soccer game. Some people took the time to make the game into a friendly sport.
It's a friendly game between two, clubs. So.
Others are playing to win.
If we lose, it's definitely rigged against us.
The students are playing to win, but the teachers have different reasons.
Really just trying to promote different cultures.
If you don't know, there are many foreign language clubs around Nolan Catholic High School. Nolan doesn't just have German and French, but Nolan also has Spanish and Latin.
The German club are being very competitive right now and already pointing out some of the weaknesses of the French club.
Well, unfortunately, their biggest weakness is that they're French.
From what I hear, he tried out for the soccer goalie and miserably failed.
Meanwhile, the French club are being a good sport.
We're not in it to win it.
The person who will be reffing the game will be a much bigger issue than some people actually think.
No, I am not worried about Dave refereeing the game.
Dave has been a class favorite until he walked into Frau Burke's classroom with an evil plan to break her mug. Those two have been rivals since the incident.
Oh, Dave did break my mug and he is my arch nemesis.
Even though Dave had murdered Frau Burke's coffee cup, we still don't know where his loyalties lie. If you're as curious to see who wins the soccer game, come this spring down to the soccer field. From the Nolan Catholic Soccer Field, I'm Carson Conroy, and this is Nolan Catholic News.
We hope you enjoyed watching Nolan Catholic News and were able to get a glimpse of the great things the students are doing around campus. For Nolan Catholic News, I'm Faith Morano.
And I'm Mia Swaim.